Welcome to our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, where each week, Supermaster K1 and myself will open a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster product to add to our collections and upgrade our decks, to try and win a best 2 out of 3 match at the end of each episode. With the winner getting a spin on our winner's wheel, we can upgrade our decks further, or possibly shake things up on our ban list. But without any further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. Today, we will be opening the 2015 Mega Packs, released September 18th, 2015. This set features stellar reprints from Primal Origin, Duelist Alliance, New Challengers, and Secrets of Eternities. Will Mirabelle be able to pick up some mega upgrades? Let's find out.
It's so nice to see this wheel again. That last game played out pretty well. Shadow Fusion is back again. Because it's very funny. Well, let's go.
Alright, so we didn't get there with Batteryman this time. We just didn't have the right draws. And I'm apparently stupid because I forgot that we only run 3 level 4s. So, whoops. But here we are at the 2015 Mega Packs. These are the second Mega Packs that we've done so far, and this one is slightly better than the last one. So let's do the card by card. Starting off in the rares, it's a lot of stuff we've already seen before that didn't really get upgrades, but also some things we missed out on. Stuff like Satellar Knight Altair, we'd really like to pick up, as well as some of the Shadal stuff, including Falco, that we missed out on as well. Shadal Fusion's banned, but I know damn well, if given the chance, Bell will unban Shadal Fusion. Treptis Dine is also in here, which is really good, as well as other like targets like Panzer Dragon, which we already had a bunch of, but the Fryfer stuff as well, and more copies of Necros Cycle. But other than that, the rare slot's not much to talk about. The super rares, though, however, Shawl Core, really good. Morale Attack, really good. Scythe, very good. Wendigo is kind of a whatever card. First move in solo, this card gets like reprinted here and then never gets reprinted again until like way later down the line. Like, it's insane. And Melodious gets support, and they don't reprint first movement solo. So this card went to like $20 at one point. It was actually insane. Shadal Fusion's in here, which is very good. El Shadal Fusion as well, since this one's illegal currently. And then for the rest of the supers, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Herald of Arclight is actually really good as well. I think we both missed out on that. The Ultras, though. The Ultras have a lot of good stuff in here. Satellar Nova Alpha is good for Tellar Knights. The Cleafort stuff is just kind of skewed around. We didn't really get a whole lot of Cleafort stuff during our initial opening, so maybe we can do something. Maybe. Denko Seka is very good. This card was on and off the list for a little bit until just going back to 3. It's kind of like a Dark Simorg, as long as our back row is empty. Madolche Angeli is critical for the Madolche strategy. We do not have the cards to make this work. Knight Dragolich is just kind of a good card, but not the best overall. We need Denebs. I think we missed out on like a lot of Denebs. Construct, Winda, very, very, very fucking good. Sanctum is also very good. Stealth, Scout, Ignition, Out of Ultimateness, all extremely good cards, all for their own right. Phallus is good for Lightsworns. I don't think we missed, or we were able to get, because I think this was a structure deck card. I think alongside Raiden. I could be wrong though. Durandal is also here as well as the 2 good Tellar Knights that were printed during this time period. Secrets, though, are a little to be desired. So I think the best card we could hope for in here is things like Shekanaga, Time Space Trap Hole, Disc, and Dante. I think those are like the best secrets we can hope for. And then the common slot, I don't think there's much in here that we are looking for. Is Towers not in here? Towers is not present. I think we might have plenty of Towers, or at least enough Towers if we do get enough for Clifforts. So that'll be interesting. But with all that's done, let's get into our packs of 2015 Mega Pack. We're opening 24 of these because we are psychotic. Right off the bat, Angeli, okay, that's fine. Yangzing Path is, we don't have enough to make Yangzing work. Winda. Okay, we got Winda. That's good. Herald of Arclight. While monster appears. Bad secret. Although a lot of these secrets are bad for us. Utopic Dragon, Deneb. Okay, Deneb's good to pick up. Wendigo's fine for Shadal's if we ever get those back. And Lancias. Lancias become very important later on. Actually, more important for current Yu-Gi-Oh! If anything. But, good to have them now. Shaganaga, our first good secret. As well as picking up a Shadal core. And Flufflecat. I like Flufflecat. Go to the next one. Deltaros, we already have this. Denko Sekka is very good. Jinzo Jector. Jinzo tried to be like an archetype for a little bit, but just didn't work out, in my opinion. They're just not that good. Jinzo is just the best out of all of them. Okay, Cliffort Disc. We're picking up a bit more Clifforts, which is pretty good. I did not mute for that, so I'm going to have to cut that. But yeah, Cliffort Disc is pretty good. Shadal Dragon, very good. We are actually able to start maybe playing Shadals. And we already had Rune Eyes. Going into the next pack. Dante! We finally have a Dante. If we get a couple more, we might be able to actually play BA, which will be nice. Magical Spring, blech. All these cards, blech. Literally all of them, blech. Moral Attack and Sanctum and Altair! Alright, this is a pretty good pack overall. We needed some more Altairs. We just got one of these out of the OTS packs. Or no, the Astral packs we were on still. And I think this is our third Moral Attack, or it might be our fourth. I don't know. I recall getting Moral Attack off of a wild card, so we'll see if that's the case. And Sanctum. I don't think we picked up any Sanctums. We might be able to, bring Hat back for a little bit. Satellar Nova Wave is something. Huh. Not the best, but it is funny. First movement solo. Okay, that's pretty good. Help us out a lot later. Another first movement solo. And Apple Cleafort Skybase. I don't know how well this was played, but we'll try anything at this point. Rise of the Mega Monarch is okay. This is another card that also doesn't get reprinted for like a good while bit for no unexplicable reason. So, nice to have. Oh, everything's blue. Construct. Okay, we're starting to get the cards that we actually need. So that's good. Construct is good. Another Shadal Dragon is very good. I think we're rounding out our Satellar Knight playsets on a lot of things as well. Phallus, okay, so if we ever want to run back Lightsworn in the future, doubt we'll want to, but hey, the option's there, as well as Baxia. Let's go again. Stealth, another dragon. God, we have not... I want to say we've gotten a lot of stuff we need, but like, it just feels... With so many cards, it feels like we're just not hitting a lot of things. Clifford Disc. It's another one that we were looking out for. Trivia we already have. That's our second Altair, which means we now have a playset. It's very, very good. Deneb. I think that's our first Deneb. It's our second Deneb. Okay. As well as Solemn Scalding. This is bad. If this is the only set spell or trap card, when a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap card, it activate, pay 3,000, negate it, destroy it. This is bad. This is during a time where I think Judgment was banned. And Solemn Warning was like limited, so they're just printing Solemn cards and saw what stuck. Scout and Falco. Okay, so we're picking up more stuff for Shadal and Cleaforts. We just need a couple more other things. Pot of Riches is blech. It's a pendulum. Pot of Greed. Another Shekanaga. Kaleidoscope. Noble Knight Brothers. Artifact Ignition, I think, is fine, but I don't think we'd play it. And then Second Phallus and Virgil. Okay, so what did we miss out on? What did we miss? We didn't get any time space trap hole, which is very unfortunate. But we did get Dante, we got Construct, we got Winda, we got Denebs, we got Altairs, Herald of Arclight, Shadal Dragon. We only got one Falco too, which is really annoying. I think we're gonna keep this. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna keep this. There's way too much here to worth respinning. So let's get into deck building. I might have some ideas.
Here we are with the 2015 Mega 10 Mega Pack. Let's see what we can get. That's an Artifact Sanctum right off the rip. Okay. That's an Artifact Scythe. Oh. Artifact dolls are looking spicy. They're looking back on the menu. Nef Shadow Fusion. Artifact Lancia. I mean, I've got all the window I could ever need. There's some there's some Teller Knight stuff in there. Nef Shadow Fusion, Sinister Shadow Games. Altair's not a bad pull for the Tellers. There's the 7th one, which is funny. Toy Vendor. Harmadick. There's Burner Visor, that's something. Pot of Riches is not good. There's Angeli. Shadow Lich is not a bad pull for rank 3 engines. Samsara. There's a Dante. There's another Ignition. Oh, this deck is looking interesting again. Denko Seka. Dragon. Hedgehog. I need some Falco. Give me some Falco. Oh, we got the 3 Nef. That's not a bad card. There's a core. There's a Falco. There's another core. Krista. I've pulled so much new stuff for that deck. Let's see. Cloud Castle, something fun for the future. Another Big I'll Talk. But I've got 3 Big I'll Talk. I would love a Moral Talk. More Moral Talk would slap. Shadow Hound is not what I'm looking for. There's another El Shadow construct. I'll take it. Sinister Shadow Games, another core. Caius the Mega Monarch. El Shadow Fusion. Oh yes, the 4th Shadow Fusion is where I get you. Grista again. Winda. The 5th Winda is where I get you. How many Winda did I pull out of this set? 3, really? You know, I may respin this set just for the sake of that. Because really, a lot of stuff I wanted to pull is in that super slot. Not really in that ultra slot, and that ultra slot's kind of lacking right now. I might keep, I might not. If you see me at the deck build, I kept. If you see me back here again, I didn't. We'll figure that out in about 30 seconds as I actually think. But this thinking is going to take me a minute, so I'm going to do it off camera. Alright, we can get little greedy as a treat, you know. Scythe. Vampire Vamp is bad. Moral Talk. Nef Shadow Fusion. Tenacity is a fun one. More Ryza. Falco. Falco's always good. El Shadow Fusion. Winda I don't need more of. That was a Thestalos. I don't need more Shadow Fusion. Magical Spring is bad. Construct, Shakanaga. Core. Construct. Lancia. Sinister Shadow Games, check. Ignition. Yeah, we're back. Did we pull the Moral Talk? Did I see the Moral Talk? Yeah, I did. Alright, yeah. Let's add this to our collection. And let's see what we can do. See you at the duels. Alright, here we are with the deck build. We're on dolls again. We're on a version of dolls that existed for a brief period. If I had Mathematician, this deck would be better, but still. So this is Clown Dolls. With Trick Clown, which we can recycle pretty frequently. Damage Juggler, 3 Damage Juggler, 1 Trick Clown. We're running 1 Denko Sekka just in case. We've got it, so why not? 2 Hat Tricker. 3-2-1 is a ratio that I historically liked with this deck. It just felt better, because sometimes people would run 2-2-2, and I never was fully sold on that, really. For the Shadow Engine, we've got everything at 2. We got 2 Beast, 2 Dragon, 2 Squamata, 2 Hedgehog. Only 1 Falco, but that's because we only have 1 Falco. We've got Ghost Ogre. We've got 2 Maxi. Gub, because that allows us to go into Nat Beast plays. 2 Effect Veiler. We've got the Raigeki. We've got the Duster. We've got 3 Shadow Fusion. We've got the Soul Charge. We've got Pot of Greed. We've got Graceful Charity. We've got Foolish Burial. We've got Mystical Space Typhoon. We've got 1 El Shadow Fusion, 1 Nef Shadow Fusion. We've got 2 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, 1 Shadow Core. In the side deck, we're running 2 Gores, the Artifact Engine in case I want to go into Artifact Shadow, and then 1 Sinister Shadow Games. The side deck, we've got our 1 Shekanaga, 3 Construct, 3 Wenda, Leo, Trish, Nat Beast, Tachyon Dragon we can make, if you just need to make a big dude. Trapeze Magician enables double attacks, Silent Honor Arc, Castel, Abyss Dweller. Let's see how this deck does today. See you at the duels.
Presenting Monarchs. We've tried this before. We have absolutely tried this before. But this one's a little bit of a flair because we've added the Ghost Trick engine. We got a lot of these out of the last Mega Pack that we did. I just didn't really look into it too much because I didn't figure we had any Ghost Tricks to really work with. But Ghost Tricks and Monarchs work pretty well together. So let's do the card by card. We have 2 copies of Vanity's Ruler as well as 3 copies of Vanity's Fiends. These are pretty much the same card, but Vanity's Ruler only affects our opponents, while Vanity's Fiend only, Vanity's Fiend affects everybody. So Vanity's Ruler is preferred, but Vanity's Fiend is an option. Gores are Gores. I don't need to explain Gores. Caius is good for just popping a card and banishing it. And then if it was a Dark Monster, Afflict 1,000, which has a high chance of happening. Ryza is just good. It spins it Phoenix Wing Wind blasts a card back on top of the deck. We have Jinshi, we have Jack Frost, we have Spectre, we have Mary. These are just good to have because they're very easily able to float back into each other, which is good for Monarch setups. 3 Fader, Brain Control to tribute over a monster. 3 Duality, 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Soul Charge, 3 Soul Exchange, 3 Monarch Stormforth. Stormforth and Soul Exchange are the same cards, except Stormforth just... Actually, yeah, no, these are basically just the same cards. And then we have 3 March of the Monarchs. Tributed monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects, but I can't special summon from the extra deck when this is up. Which can be a problem because we do have an extra deck, but hopefully it won't be necessary. And then, just because we have it, I threw in the first Monarch because I figured it'd be pretty cool. And our extra deck is Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief, Ghost Trick Alucard, Dullahan, Baby Dragon, Slacker Magician, Tri-Edge Levia, number 49, number 31, number 13, the Stringjin, Gauntlet Launcher, 2 Photon Strike Bouncers, and 2 Mech Whip and Ganir. In our side deck, we have 3 Valor, 1 Light and Darkness Dragon, 3 Mobius, 3 Thestalos, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, and 2 Dark Hole. I'm not as confident in this, but I wanted to try something new, so let's jump into it. I'll be real, I forgot the set that we just opened. It's been a minute.
I'll be real, while I know the set, I don't know a good pun for Mega Pack 2015.
Mega Nuts? Is that something?
You know what? Close enough.
Fair enough.
Oh, this is half of the deck in my hand. Great.
This is something. We'll find out if it's good enough.
Oh, that was a... You're playing Monarchs!
How did I get both? How did I get the other 2 dualities that I'm running? Jesus H fucking Christ.
This is not a hand I want to see, though. I won't lie to you.
Is it, though?
No. But, I mean, you've got a fully open field. I can at least attack for something by the end of this turn.
Yeah. This ain't great.
Okay. I mean, I hate that I'm about to do this, but you know. Summon the Trick Clown.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're on this bullshit.
You don't know what brand of bullshit I'm on.
It's fucking Clownblade.
It's not Clownblade.
You're a liar, and you're going to hell for lying.
It's not Clownblade. However, I did only draw the clown, which kind of sucks, but you know.
Soul Exchange.
I guess. Tribute the clown.
Before I do that, March of the Monarchs.
Every time monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects, also another player can control your card effects, you can have this one. Okay. That was the fastest reading I've done in my life.
Yeah.
Alright, Caius effect.
Pop your set card.
Bring back the clown. The reason I chain the clown is so I can chain the face down.
Pretty sure he's still popping.
I don't know if you do or not. That's the reason I did it. I don't remember how it works. Yep, sure enough.
Yeah. I even got the minus. I even got the 1,000 damage effect. Technically.
Oh yeah.
Because you did it yourself.
Sure enough.
Is this
This is not a
Shadal
great
Clownblade fuckery?
It could be Shadal Clown.
How does that even work?
Pretty well actually when you don't open with half of the clown engine in your hand and no dolls.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
But you know, that is how it be sometimes.
Is that how it be?
I'll go to end. Let's just wall up for now. Yeah, when you're running a 3-2-1 per 4 mage engine, and then for some reason you just see half of that engine, it's like, oh, fantastic, love it. It's like, I've got like, what, 9 dolls? Oh, I hate you.
I wonder, does this work the way I want it to work?
I hope it doesn't, just
It
because it'd be
does.
fun. Oh.
What was the set card? Dragon. Okay. The problem is, though, I can't attack, so...
Wait, you can't attack.
Soul Exchange. Can't get off my
Oh,
battlefield.
yeah. Full of hatred right now.
I'm gonna make you a shirt that just has that phrase on it. Wow.
My hand is 2 damage juggler soul charge hat tricker. What do you want me to do?
Well, exactly what you just did, I guess.
Alright, so let me get rid of that. Let me do some fun siding right now.
Siding? Why are you building a deck? We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's why I'm building a deck.
What, you mean you don't like the new game that's hit the scene, the roguelike deck builder?
What roguelike deck builder?
The roguelike deck builder.
What are you talking about?
My co-host doesn't know game. Wow.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm sending you a picture.
Let me just, you know what? What? Huh? Huh? What is that?
it's the roguelike deck builder.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
You build a deck.
Is it good?
And you build a deck.
I take that as a strong no.
I mean, I'm enjoying myself.
Well, let's open with Pot of Greed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I've seen everything this time around. That's much better. Let's open with a Foolish.
Oh, Jesus.
I got a few things I could do. Let's pitch the Falco. Falco effect. I don't like the fact that you were using spell cards last turn, so I'm gonna normal summon Denko Sekka.
You're a bitch.
Fun fact, I pulled Denko Sekka a while back, and I just haven't used it because I was like, why would I?
You are the Antichrist.
I have exactly one Denko Sekka, and I pulled it in the 2015 Mega 10 Mega Pack. It's an ultra rare, if you're wondering. So, yeah, you know, deal with that Denko Sekka.
Hatred in my heart.
Adrenaline in my soul. Oh my god, it's Cody
Something,
Rhodes.
something. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, I love seeing cards you can't activate.
I'll save that one for later.
That is true, because if you clear my Sekka, that becomes very good.
Oh, wait a minute. I can easily out this. What the fuck?
Dang it. Don't tell me that.
I can just
What?
activate a spell card. I just can't set them.
Oh.
That's perfect.
Oh.
That's perfectly fine.
Hatred.
This card was banned at one point?
Hatred. Now the question is, how do I clear that? Actually, the answer is not that hard. Wait, you just turned off all special summoning for me.
Yeah, I did.
Well, anyways.
Oh, damage juggler. Does not stop battle destruction, apparently.
That's so weird. Oh yeah, and I can't pop you because of March. Okay, now I'm full of hatred again. I think I have to scoop here.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I have to scoop here because I can't do anything because I can't get over the Vanity's Fiend.
You can't get over the Vanity's Fiend.
My deck focuses on special summoning, you dingus! Get me out of here. First episode of the history.
Honestly, it might be the shortest episode. Holy shit.
I mean, when you get Vanity's Ruler followed by Vanity's Fiended, like, what can you do?
And March of the Monarchs.
I want you dead on the ground.
What's even the next episode?
I got no clue, man. That was like literally the shortest episode we've ever done.
We'll have to see because we've had some pretty short ones.
Really?
Yeah. I think there was one episode that was like 20 minutes.
Wow. Next is High Speed Riders.
Blech.
What are you having against High Speed Riders?
Look, we're finally getting to the traditional deck building sets, and the early ones were bad.
Yeah, that is true.
The early ones were really bad.
Hey, but we're getting close to Breakers of Shadow, and Breakers of Shadow is pretty sick.
We got another 2 episodes before we get to Breakers of Shadow.
Yeah, but that's something.
Yeah, and then we have like Wing Raiders. It's just like, ugh.
That is true. Wing Raiders is historically not fantastic.
Didn't even have 4 Strix in it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, join us next time for High Speed Riders.